IGN.com. So next, story-wise, is we should go back to Narsha and check in there and see what the returners are up to.
Okay.
We do have an airship now, so we could just dick around and do some exploring.
Yeah.
But next story beat is in Narsha.
Okay. I assume you will warn me if we are reaching story beats that we should take care of other things before then?
Correct.
Okay. Follow-up question.
Yes.
Where's Narsha?
Oh god, I wish our map wasn't covered by
Yeah.
our little recording icon.
Wait.
Can you make it bigger?
We can.
Controls.
If I press every key, eventually one of them will be... Wait, we do have this.
Controls.
Open, close map? I think that... Oh, that's not what I meant, but that works too.
I think it's that, but we can also just
that's true.
down to...
What is... Oh, Blackjack is the name of the ship?
Yep.
Okay.
Which
okay.
I think is cool.
That is a good name.
Oh, it tells you chests? That's new.
That is interesting.
That's exciting.
Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of scroll through these. Duncan's Cabin. We've gotten everything we need from Duncan's Cabin.
Yeah.
It's a random cabin. Doma Castle. So some of these are places we have not been yet. Think.
Well, Doma, we were fleeing as everyone was dying of poison.
Ah, yes.
That's where Cyan's entire family died.
Yes. And then he saw their ghosts and had to let them
and had to run
descend.
after them on the train platform, but couldn't go with them. Yes.
Yep. Nikea. So yeah, some of these I've clearly been to, but okay. To be fair, some of these I feel like are small, and we didn't necessarily even learn what the name was.
Yeah, I think the gray ones we haven't.
Yes, that seems accurate. What? If I've opened all the chests, where do you get items? Is that from, like, fulfilling quests?
I have no idea. I didn't have these useful indicators before, I just did it on vibes.
It's crazy that official version you played didn't have this sort of information.
I mean, it was the official version.
Yeah.
Played. Officially.
Mm-hmm. Ah, we missed a chest and an item?
Son of a bitch.
Oh, damn it. And the Esper World. So yeah, the gray ones don't even show up on the list.
Gotcha.
Interesting. Anyways. To Narsha.
Away.
Part of it was being like, maybe if I click,
It'll just fast travel you in there. And the blackjack handles a little weirdly, but it does go fast.
Yes, I have picked up on that.
Which is nice.
Once I...
Hey.
Hey, found it. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Not that.
No, not that. You're right.
Get back in there. Hit down on the arrow. Up on the arrow. How go up? Right.
Oh! So the arrows don't do anything. So how do I actually go forward? I can go up. I can't.
Controls.
Move forward is enter.
Of course.
Oh boy!
Normally it gets a little more accel and deceleration.
I saw a gray dot around here and I was curious. So I want to do a little bit of exploring, maybe.
Maybe it's in this forest bank.
Maybe.
Oh.
Nope.
On dark wind.
Leaf bunny.
I'm sure these will be hard to kill. It did 4 damage.
Let's enter into a trick.
Don't just attack them.
We shouldn't waste things on the leaf bunnies.
No, it's okay. They're dead. This computer away from you, sorry.
Grinding. Hey! We did find something. It's a chocobo
stable.
This is not particularly useful to me, but it's nice that it's here.
Yeah.
I will say, it's kind of whack how the chocobos are, like, useful for traveling around the mainland. But I don't know how far into the game we are. But chocobos seem completely irrelevant at this point due to the blackjack.
Yeah.
And there was, like, if you want to do more exploring early in the game, then yes, chocobos are useful, but there was like one point where I actually needed a chocobo. I'm not gonna get used to these controls.
What do you mean? They're so natural.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And much like you and JoJo parts, I will not be telling you how long this game is.
That's fair. I'm mostly just curious, as I believe I've told you, the Wooly Let's Play really threw me off in that I was trying not to follow any of the plot, because obviously I didn't want to get spoiled on anything, but like I just kind of assumed it would be like an 80 to 90 part series. Also because Wooly tends to play slower than the average player does in terms of games. And it was like 30 or 40 parts long, and I was like, that's a lot shorter than I would have expected.
Yeah, that is weird. As another ghost.
There's another ghost. Seems you have some magic.
Does this guy just follow you?
Yes. These are all the lessons I've learned over the years.
Correct.
So I don't think I need to
because we know everything about the gameplay. And don't have to look at the controls every time we kill
Oh, I thought you were saying there was like a ton of new mechanics we haven't even discovered yet. I was like, exciting but also surprising.
What a weird way for me to drop that on you too. I'm like,
oh yeah,
we know everything about the gameplay. We've been waiting for you. Please follow me.
Okay.
Very slowly.
Should I have specific party members for this? Because we're going with the same guys we did last time.
I think it's fine.
Oh, you're here. The people of Narsha finally decided to fight the Empire. How did things go in Vector? Yes. Who's Arvis?
He was the dude who first helped Terra out.
Oh, okay.
See, we've been trying to work out a plan to make use of Narsha's resources and Figaro's machinery, but I have no idea who voiced this guy, what the voice was, but we just don't have enough troops to storm the Empire.
I definitely remember who voiced Arvis.
It was me.
Yeah, obviously. Because I remembered who Arvis was.
Yeah.
So clearly I remember who would have voiced him. Yes. We have no choice but to open the sealed gate.
You mean the gate to the Esper world? We'll never beat the Empire without their help.
The sealed gate lies to the Empire's east. When we open it, the Espers can attack from there while we launch an invasion from the north. An attack on two fronts. We must re-establish the bond of trust that once existed between humans and Espers.
By asking Espers to come through and fight other humans.
Yes, just go do that. It is rather urgent. If you all could just go take care of that real quick, that would be wonderful. The Espers must be made to understand, and there's only one among us who can make them. A Mogus. Terra.
If humans and Espers were truly incompatible, I would never have been born. Put an echo effect on that.
Born.
Yes, thank you. I'll do it. I'm the only one who can. She used to be higher pitched.
Yeah, I think you're. Well, I think you're.
Am I combining
So
Terra and Celes?
you have kind of your Celeste voice a little bit. But it's fine. It all works. Celeste isn't here, so we don't need to worry about that. If we can get the Espers to understand, we can put an end to this war once and for all. Terra, I know you can do it. I'm actually Cyan you're talking to, but thank you.
I am back here. Thank you.
We're all lined up perfectly. Now we're left with no choice but to take up arms against the Empire. I suppose this was inevitable.
The sealed gate lies far to the Empire's east, but they keep it under tight surveillance. Please, find a way to slip through and open the gate.
Very much easier said than done, I feel like. I got an elixir from looking at this clock.
A lot of people just apparently hide things in the front of their grandfather clocks.
And sometimes you don't even need to make it a special time of day. There's no way out.
For us. Go behind the house.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see it now. I see it now. I saw me some moves. Yeah, it took me a second to realize what this voice should have been, but now I'm looking at it and it's pretty clear it's an old man McGucket. I saw me some Moogles that's playing with one of them big old Yetis the other day. Of course, no one believes me.
That was a good McGucket.
Thank you. I feel like I had that down. It's really me trying to do, because I have attempted to do, what's his face? Chetney. But it always comes out as McGucket instead.
Fair. Weapon and armor shops have started selling some new things in preparation for the coming war.
Thank you for telling me that.
You're welcome.
We obey the Elder's will. Okay.
So, jeez.
Wild things to just tell people on the street.
And so will you. The city is warmed by the heat of our steam engines.
I don't know if we've talked all that much to the citizenry because we keep being wanted whenever we show up here. Lone Wolf, the infamous thief, was sighted in town recently. I hope my treasure is safe. That feels like a potential side quest. Or Locke is just called the Lone Wolf.
In which case, he is a treasure hunter, not a thief.
Of course.
Magic? I don't believe in that nonsense.
That's why he has the special power that all treasure hunters have. Steal. Looks like the war is finally upon us. Everyone's just waltzing around.
Magic's real, I tell ya! Come back.
Come back.
Come back here.
They say a Yeti lives somewhere inside the mines, but who'd believe a tale like that?
Asking the Espers to fight with us? Don't know if that's such a good idea.
Well, sorry. There are Moogles living in a cave deep within the mines.
Everyone else thinks it's a great idea.
So yeah, is there a Yeti up there? What's the deal with that? So there's more plot to the east.
Yes. East of Vector.
Are there more side quests that I should be keeping an eye out for specifically? Do you think?
Not off the top of my head. That was... Chainsaw was the biggest priority.
Okay. Because another thing is, I kind of want to just make all these gray dots not be gray dots anymore.
I love it. Let's do it.
So I'm going to do something small.
Yeah. Hey.
There's nothing here.
Give a man an airship.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Go this.
Oh, there's a little one.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a little guy.
Oh, little guy.
Well, big boy, you want a little boy.
A little boy. Dragon's Neck Cabin. Oh, that's probably just under the counter.
Goodbye.
Anyways. It's very cool this is called the Dragon's Neck Cabin because there was the geography of the island was little like a dragon's head. That's cool. Got a hero's ring, it's mine now.
Yeah. How heroic of me.
We can't let the world become too peaceful, don't you see? People shine their brightest when they're at war. My Colosseum will be a monument to the glory of battle. If I can ever finish it, that is. No one will help me.
Jeez.
Interesting.
This guy's the real big bad.
I mean, if it's a Colosseum where people voluntarily sign up and, like, part of me hopes not fight to the death, then I can sort of be, it's just like a fight club. You see those in D&D all the time. But the specifics of when people are at war,
They've shined their brightest.
that's a little sketch. That's a life philosophy. I don't know if I'm
I don't know if
quite
I
on
cotton to
board with
that,
that.
yeah.
Okay, and then there's a special forest. Is there going to be another Chocobo cabin?
But it's
It is
peaceful.
very nice music. And I like it very much. Anyways, it's useless.
It's no use.
It's no use! Alright, we can go back to Empire Island, because there's way more dots down there.
Yeah, because we did not have much time to explore. We were just kind of dropped there, and then it's like, well, there's Vector.
Yeah. So I kind of want to do that, even though it might be super dangerous. And then I do see, far, far to the east, there appears to be another gray dot
guy.
that I perhaps should be looking into. If I want to advance the plot, but I don't want to do that just yet. Hey, is it a,
Is the world round?
Yo! Fuck you, flat earthers! Let's go!
Let's go! Final Fantasy said the Earth is round.
There's nothing you can do about
There's
it.
nothing you can do about it. I don't think we're too on top of the city.
Oh.
You just land and crush a house. Dive bomb!
Dive! Oh, man.
You were so delighted. We've heard, we haven't been here before, but we have heard about Miranda from a couple of people.
Have we?
We have.
Gotten a flashback to Miranda.
I do believe we have.
Okay. I actually don't think this is... I actually have no idea what this is. My first thought was like, this is where Locke's wife died. And then I remembered, no, we've definitely already been there before.
We've seen her corpse.
Not corpse, technically.
Technically.
Are there specific characters I should have?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I don't know if it's been like...
It's been...
1 week since we learned something.
No.
No, thank you. I don't know if it's like...
Here you go.
Super... Like, we've heard about people getting injured here before.
Okay.
And I want to check on a thing before I tell you guys. You say your thing.
We would not be able to reach this town unless we had the airship at this point in the story, I believe.
I believe that's correct.
So why, at this point, when you're designing all of your towns, even have an inn this close to the city entrance when I can just get free sleep by exiting the town? Miranda used to be the most beautiful continent. The town on the continent. Then the Empire came along. Now look at it. Honestly, looks fine from the first outset here. These soldiers are out of control, and there's nothing we can do about it. How long do we have to put up with this? This feels like a side quest where I can liberate the entire town. I don't know if I'm quite ready for that. Mithril mail sounds good.
Sounds rad.
And I also got a lot of gil from the grinding.
Oh, nice! You did.
Let's buy...
Even though you couldn't.
Ooh, 10,500 is a lot when you put it like that. But I feel like that'll be useful. I'll get 2 for now. I can always come back. Thank you. Alright. Does this... Well, no, you're going to want to dress. So who... Oh, no, you liked that Mithril mail.
She loves it.
Unless... Okay, there is one specific optimal. There's some games where it's like, you click optimize and it's like, here are 2 or 3 options, but it doesn't tell you that, so if you pick the first one, it might still not be actually optimal.
Oh, that's cool.
I feel like Edgar or Sabin should probably take the second one, so we'll hold on to that for now. Let's save.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Is there anything else I should know?
Oh,
there's dogfighting.
There's dogfighting. My son was forced into the Imperial Army. I hope he comes home safe.
I've probably killed him.
Yeah, don't worry, good woman.
I do love Cyan, and I've been saying how much I want more of him. How did we figure out how to change the overworld?
How do we get...
I think there's a specific button on this screen,
say, is it
but
2?
It's not.
Yes.
God bless. What? I have to get stuck guarding a town way out in the boondocks. I'll never get a promotion now.
My dog's the strongest. Oh, so you're like
You're into
7
this.
and you love it.
We can do anything we want in this town.
Place your bets here.
No.
It's okay, they're the robo-dogs that we were fighting.
They're actually not fighting, they're just doing little tricks.
Yes.
This game is out to get me sometimes.
This guy's just, he's drunk. He's not reading the situation, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Fight!
Yeah, get him!
How else are we supposed to have fun in a backwater town like this? I guess all the Empire soldiers are Cockney now.
Yeah. He won't stop asking me to marry him. I don't know how to feel about...
I'm gonna beat him up.
Aisha, my love!
Anyway. Is that out of the town?
I think it is.
Damn it. I am hoping we will liberate the town at one point, because then we can get rid of that guy.
Yeah. This town was brought under Imperial control by Celes.
As soon as you said...
Burn it to the ground.
As soon as you said brought under, I was like, it's... Yeah, I knew exactly what
Is there a lady hiding behind...
There was, but
Where'd
now
she go?
I don't see her.
Come back.
Oh.
Zen and Albrook were invaded by the Empire too. I'm hiding.
Bye.
Bye.
Do you know how much like plot is in this town? Because I kind of would want to have Celes for that if there's gonna be some plot.
I don't. Well, let's go in this.
I'll go in this
Yeah.
house. There's a little chicken on the top.
We'll never get Celes back though. She ran away.
It's true. I'm being silly.
My beloved hasn't replied to my letter. I'm sick with worry.
Now, this sounds like a familiar plot line in terms of someone wanting to write someone a letter.
Mm-hmm.
But there's nothing we can do about it, so...
Nope. Not right now.
Okay.
It's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
Okay, that seems to be pretty much everything. We visited 3 shops, and I don't know if there were any other buildings, so
Yep.
I feel like that's probably all we can do for now.
Yeah.
But good to have that on the map.
Check.
Okay, I feel like
There was another boy down here. Yeah, there's one south.
Down. Yeah.
No! Wyverns!
And a dawn.
And a dawn.
It's not a dog, it's a dawn. Steal from the dawn.
Do it. Couldn't steal.
Could not steal.
Nice.
Still just the crystal. Damn it! I want the dive bomb. I also want to know what the other ones are. I don't know if I've ever gotten the 777s. Oh, I didn't. It didn't register until like the 4th time, I guess.
Just magoo magoo.
Magoo magoo.
Think about it.
No.
I think if we ever, this is like 3 different thoughts ago.
Mm-hmm.
If we ever become professional voice actors, we can just submit anytime we talk to like 10 NPCs in a row as our reels. So just another.
No.
I have an airship. Talk to the chocobo. Bless you.
Oh, I just figured talking to the chocobo would make me get on it.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I'll talk to him. Oh,
Yeah.
that's cute.
Hell yeah. We could leave now.
I feel like when it's 10 random NPCs, we generally just default to British and Cockney, which is also British. Not the Litwar chickens.
No.
But on an honest note, I feel like all the thought we put into the main characters actually does show a good amount of range.
It does. That's when I remember what they are.
Yes.
Next time, Terra will be the proper bitch.
A lot of chickens here.
Litwar chickens.
You're right. Stop doing the crystal. I want to know the other ones.
Chicken. I miss Vine.
Vine was good, and TikTok is not as good. Can we just say it? Can we all get on board with that?
See, I think TikTok had higher potential,
Yeah.
but has become a hellscape.
Yes.
It is not. I mean, I admit there's some rose-colored glasses here, but Vine was pure in many ways.
I think that's generally true because
Yeah.
there wasn't enough time to get shitty.
Yeah.
You have a thing in 7 seconds, and it's not going to get popular if it's bad.
Yeah, it needs to be a good, concise joke.
Whereas apparently there are a lot of people who are totally on board with watching someone talk to the camera for 3 minutes straight, and you don't know what the point of the video is until 90 seconds in.
But by that point you've committed, but you don't know how much time is left.
Yes, especially if you don't have the app because you can't even check the timer.
And then
So
you're just sitting there on the toilet.
if it's a Vine, it's 7 seconds.
And
I
you
know
get
the
in,
investment.
get out.
Yeah, I think we're on the same page there.
Anyone who opposes the will of the Empire will be strung up for treason.
For the sake of variety, this guy's gonna be Russian. Obey the Empire. You could barely even tell he was Russian because his line was so short. That's fine.
This town belongs to the Empire. I don't know what that
I don't
was.
even know where that was. Most of the town's youths were led off to serve in the Imperial Army. No, come back, kid. Stop jumping. Oh, he's sliding down the banister. That's actually really cute.
Mom says I'm not supposed to play outside because it's dangerous. How do you do? My name's
Gavroche.
Gavroche.
Sorry, let's get it right.
How do you do? My name's Gavroche.
Our royal family was slaughtered by the Empire.
Oh. We're good people bullying real-life children, aren't we?
Listen. Diction is important when you're an actor.
It's true. And once more, again, this was some over text. For those who are completely lost, as mentioned, we watched Les Mis recently, and the entire cast was good, except Gavroche was not the best Gavroche I've ever seen. And I still blame it much on the director, because that kid was very confident in the choices he was making.
Yes.
And they weren't good choices, and there should have been someone saying, hey, you should probably alter it to be a bit more in this direction.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem like he was ever given that note.
And they, as you pointed out, they cut half of his songs.
Oh yeah, also
so...
it was a thankless role in terms of Les Mis productions because most of his singing was cut from the show.
Shut off! Can't you see I'm busy?
I'll tell you a secret. The Empire has a weapon called the Guardian. It's immobile but ridiculously powerful. If you ever see it, run away and don't look back.
Anyway.
I feel like if it's... I don't want to shoot myself in the foot here. If I see it, run away and don't look back. But if it's immobile, and I know where it is, and running away is helpful, I feel like if running away is helpful, that implies it has a range, and I can get out of its range. And once I'm out of its range, it is useless, because it's immobile. Unless it's only temporarily immobile. Anyways, defy us and you'll never regret it.
You will regret it.
I will.
I work in the theater, and a lot of us know a lot of the rest of us. So I was talking to one of my coworkers.
Oh, there's a guy out here.
Uh-oh.
Don't scare people like that. I thought you were an Imperial trooper. Not too long ago, some people broke into the magic research facility and raised a huge ruckus.
Who would do that?
I used the opportunity to sneak in and grab this glowing stone. For 3,000 gil, it's yours. So there were other crystals that we just didn't pick up? I assume this is an Esper crystal.
We did not.
Or was it just a very big factory, so there's a bunch of ones that weren't even in the room?
Ones that weren't even in the rooms.
Alright, sure, I'll take that. Got the Seraph. No, just
You.
haven't heard any juicy gossip, have you?
I know nothing about breaking into the research facility. Anyway.
Crazy. I don't know who told you that, but that's insane.
One of my coworkers is friends
Welcome.
with the assistant stage manager on Les Mis. And when I was talking to my friend about it, she went to my coworker / friend about it. She went, "Oh, which Gavroche did you see?"
Oh, that was question number one? Ah.
His reputation precedes him. If you're listening, Gavroche, you are so charismatic and charming.
Oh yeah. And also, like...
I still wept when you died.
Oh yeah, me too. And also, like, one performance does not make a career, and just because you get criticized for one performance does not mean you are a bad performer. It means you made choices that some of us disagreed with, but yeah, if you're actually listening, which would be wild if of all the people in the world, that one kid is listening.
We've used language you shouldn't hear.
Yeah, you should not be watching this in the first place. But regardless, you have a lot of potential. You do have true charisma, and I feel like, again, I sort of blame the director, and I think you are going to go far. In this particular performance, there were some choices made that I disagreed with.
My grandfather once told me there's a huge gate deep inside a cave on the eastern edge of the continent.
That's crazy. You sound insane. Where's that boy of mine? I told him not to play outside. It's dangerous with all these soldiers around.
Where's my boy?
Where's my boy? You should probably not just look around.
Yeah, don't just pivot, woman.
Is that the kid sliding down the banister? I assumed
the NieR woman was.
Yeah, but maybe not.
I guess not, yeah.
Alright, that seems to be pretty much everything here for now.
Sweet.
I was really expecting the guy to be like, after there was some ruckus, the Empire cracked down, but instead it was, and then I found this crystal.
I took advantage and I stole this. I forgot how fast you can run.
check it off the map.
It's true.
Why are there stables out here if I have blackjack by now? If we lose blackjack at some point, I'm gonna be sad. Alright, there's a big bridge to explore.
Yes, so I think
I'm
this
gonna
is
explore
plot.
it. But it's not the main plot. Is it, there's two plots?
Well, no, because, yeah, so the actual eastern edge of this continent is inaccessible to blackjack because it's mountains everywhere.
I see.
So I believe this bridge is plot. So if we want to go to that boy, which is more eastern, but is not actually the plot.
It's not actually the plot?
I'm pretty sure they were like, it's on this continent.
Oh, interesting. Hey, I actually do...
We can, yeah. Let's
I
just
trust your
focus.
instincts, but I also want to... Oh, hang on, I want to look at the map, which I could have done from the ship.
Know my memory. You are allowed to doubt anything I say.
All I remember is they said to the east, but that's not actually what they said. They said it was specifically to the east of a specific thing. And it was to the east. Or did it say... It said east of Vector. Is the continent Vector?
Vector is that city.
Oh, okay. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yes, that is actual plot.
That
I
is a
assumed
mystery.
that was the plot, but I was wrong. So yeah, let's go do that first.
Hooray.
I thought you were saying, like, that's plot, so go do the other plot before you do this plot. And I was like, okay.
I can't believe that was unclear with how many times I just went, that's plot. Go over there instead.
This is also just a cool looking island, and it's
Yeah.
weird that it doesn't seem like there's any other stuff, you know?
Yeah.
But maybe there are hidden dots.
Surprise tools that will help us later. I'm done. Done.
Thamasa! I don't know if we've heard of this.
I don't think so.
Okay. I should be entering shops just to see if there's... Because sometimes there are people. Yeah,
Yeah.
I should... There were some of those shops I ignored because I was like, I don't need that. But sometimes there's people inside. Okay, well that's...
It's going well.
This is going to be an interesting town, isn't it? Here's our opportunity to show our voice acting range.
Oh. Listener, you'll have to decide
Are you
who
guys
is doing which.
I've never seen you before. Oh yeah, they're not even selling to me.
I've never seen you before.
I've never seen you before.
I've never seen you before.
There was, in my Sunshine playthrough, there was one specific NPC. Never seen... I've never seen you before. One specific NPC where I read his line the first time, and I realized I put the emphasis on the wrong word, so I just talked to him again and reread the line, and then I just decided this particular NPC keeps
Just
asking for different takes. It's like, can I get one more of that? And then emphasizes different ways each time.
Buzz off!
How do you do,
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, this town doesn't seem too friendly.
No, not so much.
Oh, this is a big boy. And who might you be? Okay. I wish I could answer, but I apparently cannot.
Put a pin in that voice.
In that...
Voice for that man.
Keep that voice for that man, or keep that character in mind for a voice, or keep that voice in mind so you can use it for another man.
Do you want me to answer?
Yeah.
Keep in mind that you are doing that voice for that man because it fits.
Okay, good.
The innkeeper doesn't like strangers. Always overcharges them.
And yeah, that character design seemed very important.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy game of spot the protagonist.
Oh, you're outside. This is going to cost you 1,500 gil if you want to stay here.
I have an airship parked outside. No, thank
once
you.
more. But see, at least this time, the inn was, like, further into the town.
Yeah.
So if I were to get in a fight, it might be worth the money.
Slightly more
No, there's an
relevant.
exit right here.
But that's not how you get in.
It's true.
It's fine.
But if I just got in, it would be... It's fine. It doesn't matter. So, yeah, it seems... Have I been in here yet? It seems like there's not much for me to do right now. Haven't seen you before.
Before?
I've never seen you before. Got a gold needle. Okay, there's a whole-on graveyard over there, so why don't we see if there's some sketchy stuff happening over there. We can't get over there.
It's an elevated graveyard.
Keep out the
outsiders. Everyone has a ladder in their home, but we haven't been entrusted with a ladder.
Got a green cherry.
Heck yeah.
Alright, so, yeah, it seems like there's not all that much I can do right. Ooh, I haven't been in that house yet? Maybe. Probably, but worth checking.
I don't think so.
Okay. The Elder's house. Will you talk to me?
Never seen you before.
Very cool. Alright, it seems like there's not much I can do here.
Let me out.
Please let me out.
I'm trying to leave your home.
Oh god. Okay.
You may pass.
Alright, let's go tell an entire subjugated civilization that they should fight for us.
Because they're being super duper subjugated. Hey, you know how you don't like humans? There are some humans who are sucking out all of your magic juice and turning you into magic rocks. Help us fight them, please.
To be fair, that's actually not a bad pitch. Of all the pitches you could do, in terms of just, hey, out of the goodness of your own heart, help us humans fight these other humans.
Yeah.
Imperial observation post. Oh, hey guys. That's odd. There aren't any guards.
Still, we shouldn't stand around. Let's go.
Okay. Is this a good squad for this?
Yes.
Okay.
When you get to some of the, like, as your party grows and you can pick whoever, a lot of them just do those, like, unassigned lines, so we can just...
I feel like, I feel like by default, at this point in the game, defaults Locke or Terra, depending on which one makes more sense.
Totally.
It's locked.
If only we had a treasure hunter with us.
A treasure hunter who's good at
Locks.
lock-picking.
Also, so it's not just in my head, I'm pretty sure this capture software has a 2-hour limit. We can just restart the recording right away when it's done, but we should...
Do we want to, just so we don't,
Yeah.
it doesn't happen at a key moment, go
Let's
ahead
do
and...
that.
You know better than I.
Goodbye.
Bye.